Hello and welcome. The purpose of today's training session is to run through the safe operation of the iGum machine. So we'll just go through the different components first. So here we've got the charger, then we've got the two lithium batteries. You'll notice if you look at these batteries, one's got a blue clip, the other one's got a grey clip. That's just to show that they'll only go on one side of the charger and also the machine. So to charge the batteries, you slide grey on grey, then your blue to the blue side. Just clip that in. You have it in the off position, and then connect it to the wall, and then switch the batteries on. Then it'll come up with a percentage indicator on this little LCD screen here. What to note though is once you've finished charging, turn the charger off. It's okay to leave it on overnight or over a weekend, it's fine, it will cut off. But if you leave it on and then put another set of batteries on, it may not fully charge them. You'll see there's some instructions on here, and it says before putting on another set of batteries to charge them, turn it off for 10 seconds and then turn it back on. And that basically just resets the charger and sets it ready for charging. So to remove them, just squeeze the clip and slide them out. Squeeze the clip and slide them out. Now open the battery compartment, just pull out this little pin here, spring loaded, and slide that out. And here we've got our grey battery. Come a bit closer. You'll see this has got the blue clip at the top, so this one needs to go into the bottom. Slide that in. The machine will operate with one battery, but it's better to run with the two, it will give you the longer run time. So with one battery, you'll get half an hour. With two batteries, you'll get an hour, or maybe a little bit more. Just clip that in, and slide that back in there, and just pull the pin out, let it slide in, drop that pin back in. Now the machine is set and ready to go. In the side here you've got your tips, cleaning tips. So you've got a spare nylon tip here. You'd use this on soft surfaces like carpet or any sort of upholstery. And then you've got your stainless steel tips, which you'd use on any sort of hard surface, whether it be concrete or bitumen. Just keep your extras in there. Just slide it back in the side. So on this side you've got the wand, which is just a magnet that holds that one on there. You've got a drip tray underneath there as well. Catches any residue as you're transiting. Put that on. On the side here you can see a solution level indicator. It takes 2.5 litres of fluid. With your machine comes a 2.5 litre bottle of ready to use chemical. You pour that in there. It's got a slight solvent that mixes with the water that helps break down the chewing gum. So fill that right up. And then to begin using the machine, you switch it on here. So now we're ready to go. We remove the wand and then check your tip. So to remove your tip, you just rotate it clockwise and take that off. This has still got plenty of life in the tip. Once that's worn down a fair bit and it's not removing the gum as quick, then it's time to replace it. But you do sometimes get a bit of build up of chewing gum in this, so after you've been using it, it's good just to wipe the tip with a microfiber cloth. And to put that back on, just slide it in. We'll just rotate it until it slips in, and then turn it to lock it in position. Now that's all set and ready to go. This is fiberglass here, and it's inside this chamber is where it turns the solution into steam, but this won't get warm as it is fiberglass to insulate the handle. So now it's ready to go. you've got the on-off switch here. You just press that once. You'll see it lights up. It's got L here, that stands for low steam, and then you've got a H here for high steam. To toggle between those two settings, just press this top button once. You'll see the light has moved up to high. Go back to low. This is just, the top light is just indicating that it's heating the fluid now, and that will stay on continuously. You also have a rinse button. If you've got a bit of build-up of gum in your tip and you just want to get rid of it, you can just use that rinse button. So otherwise, just leave it on the low setting. As you can see, it starts to put out a bit of water. When you first start, it will run a bit of water until it starts creating the steam. It may take about a minute, but now that's steaming good. So how you use it, you sit it on top of your piece of chewing gum and then agitate it for about 6 seconds. The more you rest it on it, the quicker it will remove the gum, just so it gets the temperature into the gum to soften it, and that allows the chemical to soak into it. And then agitate it until it turns into a bit of a paste. And then you've got your broom, which is telescopic. Lock that on, and you can sweep your residue away. So once you've cleaned your bit of gum, you may just, unless you've got a lot of gum in a small area, you may just want to turn it off. The wand will stay warm, so it's ready to go when you come to the next piece of gum. As you can see, the steam started straight away. And then for any residue that's left on the ground, I'd suggest that you carry around with you a microfiber cloth. It's proven to be the best way to remove any excess residue, and just sort of wipe the area where you've removed the gum if there's too much residue, especially if it's carpet. Otherwise, outdoors it's not so necessary. I'd normally remove most of the gum itself. You may also choose, so you're not getting, when you're first starting up the machine, so you're not getting like a bit of pool of water. It's good to just start the machine in the drip tray until it turns to steam, and then once you hear it making enough steam, as you can hear now, you can see the steam coming up, and just clip it off and agitate your gum, sweep away any residue, or use a microfiber cloth just to wipe the area. The machine does have an option to empty the solution tank. However, this is very rarely needed, as the solution tank never gets dirty. But just say you had left the solution there for a month or two, and it's likely to have gone a little bit stale, or you know you're not going to be using it for a long period, then it is good to empty that out. So you just unclip this little hose off the side, and you turn that valve on and lower it down underneath the machine, and it'll empty the solution chamber. Otherwise, leave that on. You may have a machine like this. It's exactly the same. The only difference is that the back strap has been removed for IH&S purposes, so it is optional. You can take that off without any issues. Just 2 screws behind those straps with a Phillips head screwdriver, and that will remove it. So that brings us to the end of our training session. If you have any further questions in relation to the iGum, please don't hesitate to contact us at Abco. Thank you very much.